I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
Mr. Muhammad, how you doing, man? Mr. Muhammad, I can't hear you. Come on in, Mr. Muhammad. Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Muhammad?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yay. Hey, how you feeling? How you feeling?
I'm hanging in there, champ.
Okay, man. What's your reaction to Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia?
Well, my reaction is that these things happen. I wish him well in the future. Young man took on a fight of this magnitude at 24 years old. Tommy did it, came up short. He's no different than the legendary Tommy Hearns, came up short. Tommy better fighter, better boxer, but he took a chance, didn't listen to a team on that no clause he had in the contract, and it came back to bite him in the butt.
Yeah, it definitely came back to bite him in the butt. We'll never know what percentage of his body didn't go into the ring. But, I mean, I'm watching this fight. Tank didn't need it. Tank really didn't need it, man. Tank was, in terms of skill set, light years ahead of Ryan Garcia. You could see the composure in the ring, you know, the mistakes Ryan Garcia was doing. You know, he was so upright. He didn't bend his knees the whole night. You know, he was overshooting. You know, he never dropped his levels. He overreacted to really nothing.
So what I've seen, a picture somebody stopped me on stream.
Mm-hmm.
Bernard, if he fights another magnitude fight as of this, Bernard and them got to bring somebody in, an old school train from the East Coast. Somebody can teach this kid something. It looked like his corner was beauty people that he had in the amateurs. The guys that he had there with him, they may be good guys at heart and been looking out for their fighter, but they weren't the kind of trainers and cornermen you need in a fight such as this magnitude.
And you're talking about Tank?
No, I'm talking about Ryan Garcia.
Oh, Ryan Garcia. Yeah, you said Bernard. I'm sorry.
And when we listen to a team and Bernard and Austin told him not to sign it, the fight might have turned out different. But he'd have been stronger, he's more taller, he'd been better. Tank won. Praise be to Allah. I wish him well in the jail cell. He'll be all right. At least he has some commissary money.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but Al Heyman give it to him.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking after the fight? What is Al Heyman gonna make Terrence Crawford do?
Nothing.
How's he gonna handicap that fight?
You can't.
Good.
Because the fight's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
The fight, they don't need him.
Yeah. I don't think, be honest, but I don't think Earl would accept any handicaps for that fight. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be. I don't think Earl. I know how you feel about Earl, but I know Earl has a level of fight integrity that he wouldn't allow that to happen.
But let me ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
What did your source tell you about the doctor that Earl had for his eyes? We know that he didn't have the major doctors, best doctors in the land like Ray Leonard had. So what is your source telling you about that cat retina?
I actually called. It was a doctor in Vegas that I called that went and checked him out. They never got back to me. But I spoke to, Dre is a doctor, so I spoke to her, and she basically said that it will heal on its own. But I don't know if it will go back to being the same. I don't know, but um, but that was like 2 years ago, right? Man, that felt like a lifetime ago during COVID. Yeah. Mhm.
But that's what I'm saying. He didn't have the doctors that Ray Leonard had. The Ray had the best doctors in the land at Walter Reed Hospital in Maryland. That's the hospital where the Congress and president go. They took care of Ray. Mike Trainer made sure that I was taken care of before he even signed for the Marvin Hagler fight. And his face wasn't that swollen. I was re-damaged in the Marvin Hagler fight. So you know he did a good job.
Right.
So I'm not saying I love Bernard. I got much love and respect for Oscar. They did the best they could. They took a shot and came up short. I hope the kid don't feel bad, discouraged. Robinson, Ali, Smoking Joe, Larry, all of them came up short. All the greats and near greats came up short. He ain't got nothing. He took a chance at 24 years old. He got a lot of money. His family's secure. And at least he's going to get paid. Tank might not get paid. He might get $5,000 a week, $2,000 a week, like Adrian Bones that he was getting from Al Haines.
Well, he got to pay for them houses. And so he getting paid. But I get what you're saying, though. You know what I mean? Yeah. I totally understand what you're saying. It's
even though I don't care for Tank, his attitude and his persona, the man put the work in the night, he should be paid. I wish it was in New York. I wish the fight was in New York or New Jersey. Him and his lawyer would have got his check in his hand. Because Larry Hester don't give no manager, no advisor, and no promoter the fighter's check. Larry don't do that. And New York don't do that. They put the fighter camp, they put the purse, the check in the fighter's hand. What do you want to do it? That's on him.
Yeah.
That's why I wish the fight was him.
Yeah.
Because, like I said before, I'm not a Tank Davis fan. All my nephews down there in Baltimore and Bmore, and old times I know from the streets, they love him. That's on them. I wish him well. But I'll protect him when he go in. Hey, it is what it is. Let me ask you and your fans a question. The night he had with Ryan Garcia, could he have that same night with Devin and Lomachenko?
Him and Lomachenko would stay on the inside, and he couldn't fight Tank from the outside. I think Gervonta could beat Lomachenko. I don't think he can beat Shakur. And I really think Devin and Tank is a 50-50 fight because Devin's not going to fall. Devin has way more physical attributes than Tank did. But that is a true 50-50 fight with opposing styles. I think Devin and Tank is a real 50-50 fight. Like as 50-50 as it can be, you know. Yeah. Because Devin would frustrate him. And on the other side, Tank's potential of power hitting Devin will calm him down a bit in terms of his output. Devin's output.
See, Devin, if you think about it, I want your fans to think about this. All y'all that subscribe to conversation, Fred, and the barbershop conversation, to remember, in my opinion, not saying this because I love Devin, his father, his mother, and his grandmother. And I heard Bill got married today. If so, congratulations, big brother. Salam alaikum. And I think that Devin is more polished than Ryan Garcia. And I think that Devin is bigger and punch harder than Ryan Garcia. We don't know where. We know Ryan Garcia can go back to the drawing board, but we don't know where Tank go from here. We don't know where he can go for here, whether he gonna party, get drunk, get locked up, get up another girl. We don't know what he's gonna do tonight. We might read tomorrow he got a case in Las Vegas. We don't know with this guy. I wish him well. May Allah bless him. But let me ask you a question, and that you already know. Michael Spinks. We know I've taught it and I used it. Everything comes off that stick. And Devin is one of the best using that stick, in my opinion. Not being biased, because I helped raise him in the camp and build old Jim Hit Factory in Las Vegas. I think Devin is the best stick user since Michael Spinks. Keep that stick pumping. Keep using that stick. And we know everything come off the stick.
Mm-hmm.
What's your opinion about the stick?
Man, you got a lot of people with good sticks, man. Devin is definitely
Yeah.
up there. It'll be hard for me to give you a knee-jerk reaction, but
I'm gonna say why I said that.
Mhm.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
okay.
How much you're saying?
Okay,
Listen to your opinion.
no, but I will say it's on the level of one of the best in boxing, you know. So whether he's second or third is by a millimeter or a centimeter, you know. I think Earl has a hell of a jab. Devin definitely does.
No, I'm saying in that weight division.
Tyson, in that weight division, he definitely has the best. Shakur, man, but Shakur, in addition to the jab, he's great with distance. You know what I mean? Devin is not as great with distance.
Shakur don't sit down after he used the stick and counter that Joe Frazier left hook or that Jerry Cooner left hook down and up. Jerry was the best. Shakur still have a lot to learn. I respect Jay Prince and Antonio, what they're doing, picking their shot. But I don't think they will ever make him into a superstar like Tommy Ray or Marvin. And none of them never going to be like Mike and Ali and Ray Robinson. That's not going to happen. That's not going to come in my lifetime. It might come in your two children's lifetime, but not in mine. As I'm pushing it, that's not going to happen. I think at that weight, and I believe, and I'll go on record, Devin can beat Shakur. Devin a little smarter and lives a little cleaner. He lives better, and he got the right people around him, and he live right. Tank, Shakur, all the rest of them don't live right. The only two in that division, in my opinion, that live right is Lomachenko and Devin Haney, and the African boy that just lost, Richie Company. Only three that live is right. Trust in God, do what is right. But the rest of them, Bill, I wouldn't give 2 cents, because who knows what's going to happen with Tank tonight after this big win. He might wind up in Las Vegas County jail. That's how crazy he is.
Yeah.
I hope not. She said everybody called me from out there. Jasmine, all of them called me. Jasmine from Oakland. All them guys out of Oakland, all my guys called me. Said, oh man, why you didn't come? Come for what? I just was hoping. I had a feeling that Tank was going to win. I was hoping that it go to the scorecard and Steve Whitefield somebody get him. But it turned out
he was up by 2 and 3 points on the scorecards.
But we don't know. But we don't know what would happen in the later rounds.
Yeah, in the later rounds. Yeah, like even the round that he got knocked down in, it was just immaturity on Ryan. Ryan was just so immature. You know what I'm saying? Just so immature. He's over aggressive. He's over swinging. You know what I mean? He's over pursuing. Like it was just too much, man. It was just too much. Yes.
And I want your fans. I want all y'all that subscribe to Fred Barbershop Conversation.
Right.
Now I want y'all to understand something. And I want to ask y'all a question. I ain't the smartest guy in the world. It's been around 53 years in 5 different Hall of Fame. Do y'all think that Arthur made the same mistake with Ryan at 24 that he did at 24, 25 when Canelo fought Floyd by rushing for the major fight and the big payday?
Good question. Good question. And he made him go down to 52. Good question. Good question. Good question. Yeah. Yeah. They out. Yeah. Yeah.
Because we
Same
know.
age. 20. No, Canelo was 22, 21 or 22. So in there.
No, I think he's about 23, 24, same age,
Mm,
in the early 20s.
okay.
Look at what I'm saying, y'all. I think as far as that, because the super fight was there, a lot of money was made. I think, and this access, which is I love Bernard and Oscar, got high respect for Bernard, my homie, from the cold streets of North Philly, nice time. I think him and Oscar made a mistake on this one. I
Mm,
think if they was going to do it, I think they should have did it between February and April, going into next year. Give Tank a little more time to drink some more liquor, party, and hit some more women, and be all right. Give the kid another year experience. Because you put a kid in a fight this magnitude. Look what Emmanuel did.
he was
That same thing
23.
happened to Tommy.
He was
Tommy was
23.
23. Look at it. Look at it. Everybody can't step into that bright light. There's no more Ali stepping up at 23 years old, becoming a greatness. But Ali was special. And Sonny found that out back to back. Look at it. Look at it. The guy that trained you for a fight or two, he made the same mistake. Emmanuel trained Oscar. Wasn't Emmanuel in the corner when Oscar fought Bernard?
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
Look
Yeah.
at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at it. A body shot got rid of Oscar. A body shot got rid of Ryan tonight. Canelo stood up to Floyd. Same rushing. You can't rush these guys, especially a guy like Ryan. Now, a guy like Smoking Joe Frazier could have rushed him because Joe got that power. George Foreman, even though he said he was scared of Joe, but he knew he had a punching chance. So I'm looking at the mistake. Some of this, the reason he lost the contract, and some of this, I blame Bernard and I blame Oscar for rushing this kid. Everybody, the people that I know, the Yank Durham who had Joe, the Angelo Dunleavs, they the way to this fight out. Because when you got a time bomb like Tank, you got to pick your shot. You got to pick when he was beatable. You see what John Johnson did? He waited. So he thought Buster had a chance. And Buster came through at 42-1 I don't know if Ryan could ever. I know he's gonna fight again, but Fred, I don't think that he could ever get back to a fight of this magnitude.
He's not talented enough. He's not good enough. He doesn't have the IQ. And then he doesn't have the bend. He don't have the bend to be great. You know, like if he was a wide receiver, he could only run fadeaways, like fly patterns. He couldn't run no outs, no slants, no dig routes because he doesn't have the hips. He don't have the flexion in his joints. He can't be great. He physically can't be great because he don't bend.
So my question to you
Mm-hmm.
and to the fans of Barbershop Conversation, can he get back? Can Austin Bernard get him back to a fight of this magnitude?
Sure, because he's gonna win 8-9 in a row right now.
With
He
politics.
gonna come back to LA and go to Texas and he's gonna be good enough and he's still gonna have a fan base and just like Oscar. And he's gonna win. He can still put 10,000 people in the stadium in LA. You know, he got to win. He's a good PR guy. He's gonna say the right things. But yeah, he definitely can be the B side. the bigger question is, what is Al gonna do with Tank now? Because now he has to fight on pay-per-view, and you got to sell it. So who is he gonna fight? Well, we gotta see how much time he gets. It's probably gonna be 30 days. Probably 30 days, 60 days, and
They talking about 6 to 18 months.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
But remember, he still got that open hit and run case now, Fred.
Yeah, that's what he's going for, though. The hit and run. He pled guilty to the hit and run. But the girl is going to go to the stand at the sentence hearing.
So Fred, I don't think they ran both cases together.
No, the other one he pleaded out. I think he got probation or something. When he grabbed the girl, he got probation.
Fred, we don't know what he's gonna do tonight. Might take another case tonight. In Las Vegas.
Nah, he ain't gonna do that. He may
Crazy.
He may go to the strip club or something, have a good time, but he ain't gonna ruin his night. I think that he's
Fred, he ain't that smart.
I hope he's not. And I agree. His IQ in the ring is definitely different than his IQ in real life. I don't think his team and him are dumb enough to even do something like that. I think he's gonna chill, have a great night, have dinner, go spend time with his friends and his family, and love on his mom. I don't think that tonight. We'll see, but
But see, if it happens, I don't care. What's it for me?
No, I don't care personally. Personally, I don't care because he doesn't care.
Yeah, if you get a case, some people will jump for joy.
No, I'm not jumping for joy. Nah.
No, I wouldn't jump for joy, but a lot of people are because a lot of people don't like you. And some of the same things that you said earlier. But people got to understand. This guy's not smart. He don't have no education. He don't have sense. He can't spell do what is right. He can't take a pencil, a big crayon that the kindergarten kids use, and write, let's do what is right in life. Because he has nobody around him to tell him what to do.
I agree he needs someone around him, though. I couldn't agree with you
around
more.
him to make him listen. Let me tell you something. Mama Kitty, she would knock Michael Spinks upside the head in the camp. If he didn't listen to her, she said, I don't care how much money you give me. You're going to listen. Michael always listened. Leon just flew the coop. That's why Michael's health is good today at 65, 66 years old. Because he listened, got that one loss with Mike, and he got out. He got out, never came back. Like Larry, all of them coming back. Larry came back because he got a couple shots at the title. Big George came back and won the title. So when you look at it, man, I got to ride that dehydrant contract. It may not have made a difference, but he would have been bigger and stronger.
He would have been bigger and stronger. Definitely would have been bigger and stronger. And two, he wouldn't have been in that position in that moment. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it would have been a different fight, just because the situation was different, and then even if it didn't impact him, to have that hanging over your head in this fight is ridiculous. I think it's corny, man. I think it's corny. I don't respect it. And
you see all that stuff they try to put on Crawford. Bomax and his team didn't go for it. Bomax said, get out of here. They went and fought somebody in the stadium or nobody and got $5 or $6 million. So why go through the bull cap with Heyman? Now Heyman, Fred, did you hear anything on the pay-per-view? Did they announce it yet?
No, it's gonna do well. It's gonna do well. I would say around 500,000. It's gonna do well. But if this does 500,000, Tank and Earl and Crawford got to understand that boxing is what it is right now, And they go.
I don't think the fight with Crawford, just get off the subject around Garcia. I just don't think that Earl and Crawford is gonna be made because there's too much animosity, there's too much there. They ain't got enough sense to use the Muhammad Ali Act and get two good lawyers and make the fight. You just pay the promoter and all that. And rather than now, I don't think Crawford got no promoter. So that promotion fee go in his pocket.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I just want to say this to Bernard and Austin. Y'all got him there. He came up short. I got much respect for Bernard and Austin. As I said earlier, their job was to get him there. They couldn't win it for him with two legendary fighters. They started promotion after losing to one of them, losing to the other, and they got him there. They put it together. They got him there, and he came up short. But he lived to see another day. He didn't talk that foolishness about, I want to go out on Machillo, like somebody you and I know. When you think Austin should get him another tune-up? Around August?
You got to bring him right back immediately.
August?
As soon as possible. Yeah. August. August will be, we'll say April, May, June. Yeah, August will be good. Right before.
I think the biggest promotion gonna get in 60 days anyway.
60 days?
Yeah, when you get stopped, I think about it, you can't fight for 30 to 60 days.
Who's that?
That's the commission rules.
Oh, yeah, because he was knocked down. Yeah. Knocked out. Yeah.
He was counting out, so he can't fight for 60 days for sure.
Yeah, but he'll be in LA as well, so he'll be solid.
But you know, Ryan ain't got nothing to feel bad about. He took a shot, and he came up short. All the great ones, Ryan, came up short. Right. The Robinson, the Ali, the North, the Holmes, the Tyson, all the legendary fighters came up short.
Right.
On any given night.
Right.
But like you said, what are going to do? The guys that's rated and champions, he can't budge out of them with that behind the contract. He would never ask Bill Henry nothing like that. Bill might go to Cleveland with Mama Church and smack it. I just don't. You have an idea what are they gonna do with him next?
Now you get away what you get away with. With Tank, they got Rolly is fighting for a belt. They can do the rematch for Rolly. That they can do Frank Martin. Yeah, Frank Martin and Rolly. That's what I see. Frank Martin and Rolly.
I just know what they're gonna do with Tank. Because everybody else, they got them belts, man. Charleston got all the 30. What was the fight tonight? At 30?
35. 36, excuse me.
For what
so
belt?
140. No, it was no belt. No belt.
Because Devin got all the belts.
Yeah, Devin.
So they got to come and see Bill Henry if they want a belt. I just don't know, Fred. Where do you and your fans think Tank go from here?
That's what I see. But they can find someone. They can find someone.
I just don't know about that.
Now they'll have opponents because people want to get paid. Now, really, in this next fight, Tank's next fight, his next opponent is going to get a career high payday. Tank got a lot of momentum right now. He'll have people. Yeah. Oh yeah. His next fight is going to be huge.
And the other team can ask for a lot more money than the offense.
Yeah. His next fight is going to be huge, and it's going to be against a Latino because they need some pay-per-view buys. Oh, it's going to be huge. Yeah. His next fight is going to be huge. He only fights Mexicans, or Latin American fighters. So, I don't know who PBC has, but it'll be somebody.
What else got left besides McGee?
Munguia, him, and he got that Ramirez kid who missed weight by like 9 pounds. Like that. Is that Ramirez? Yeah, Ramirez, the 175 pounder. And he has. That's it. That I know.
So-
Oh no, he
so-
has Kid Floyd Austin, the 130. He has a 135, a black kid, a 135 pounder. That has potential.
Is he in the making, Fred?
He's in whose camp?
Is he in the making?
Lincoln?
This Floyd kid. Is
No.
he in the making of being somebody?
Yeah, he's gonna be good, but he's behind this class.
So he's the class that's coming in.
Yeah, he's about 2 years away. He's about 2 years away from having a shot. But he's fun to watch. He's explosive. He's athletic.
So you know,
skilled.
couldn't play.
Uh-huh.
Did Ryan fight Lenars yet?
No. So maybe he'll fight Linares. You're right.
Would that be a good comeback fight for him?
Yeah, for sure.
On the
Linares is
world
old. Linares is old. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So Devin fought him and beat him.
Yeah, Devin beat him.
But you know, at 35 or 40, they can bring him back with. That would be good. The former world champion that just lost in Fresno, Richie Coleman from Ghana.
Yeah, but that's a Lou DiBella fighter.
Yeah,
But yeah, you're making sense though. You're making sense.
because if you're gonna bring him back, I just, I can't say enough about Bernard Austin. They helped make this fight to a magnitude fight. But look at it. Too much, too soon.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Same
Definitely
thing
too
happened
much
to
too
Turner.
soon.
Same thing happened to Thompson.
Definitely too much too soon. Man. When you see the fight, he was just light years better than him. I mean, seriously, like it wasn't even close, man. Tank was so calm and calculated. For real. He was so calm. Like he saw everything. He saw everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was very poised. Ring journalship was good.
Mm-hmm.
He was solid. Tank was solid tonight. He didn't need no rehydrate. He didn't even need it, man. And that's the awful thing about it. He didn't need it. He was better than Ryan already.
Well, we covered the fight. So I'm gonna go to bed. My man came up short
Mm-hmm.
and had me a cold glass of water. And my sponsor, you got to put that out there.
Uh-huh. Before that, we go boxing 1947. Make sure you guys go to boxing 1947. Boxing 1947. And what's the Pro Say Boxing? PROSE boxing.com. PROSE boxing.com for all your boxing apparel. If you support that, you support Mr. Muhammad. And I appreciate you, man. We'll talk soon. Talk to you tomorrow.
All right, brother.
All right,
Are
thank
you
you.
gonna put that up? You gonna put that up soon?
Right now. Yep.
All right.
All right, appreciate you.
And send me the link
I will.
before you lay down.
Yep.
Okay, brother.
Go.
Much love to you and your family.
Likewise. Thank you, Mr. Muhammad.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate you guys, man.
It's what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you